Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching, welcome. Today, my friend asked me to talk about the future. Now, it's a wide discussion, so I asked him to brief it a little bit, and well, he said about the future again. So I wanted to give my ideas about what I would tell myself 25 years later, which means that I am 53 now. So, what would I tell to myself when I'm 88? Sorry, 78 years old. Now, but me talking to myself then, which means that I am trying to give information about what could happen to me, what I might need to do, what I need to be looking after, this and that, something crazy. Hypothetical, yes, probably. Still, I think it's going to be an interesting talk because what can you tell yourself in the future? Now, it's easier if you say like, can you write yourself to yourself, you know, when you were 25 years old, write a letter or send a message, whatever, and you can tell them many things because you have a whole bunch of history behind it and at the same time a lot of experience. Whereas, what can you tell yourself in the future? The thing is, I'm going to be, like I said, 78 years old, 25 years later. So probably I would tell myself that I need to be looking after my body a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be a little more delicate, a little more brittle. So I can get affected by any other thing, you know, another new flu or whatever, influenza, this and that, COVID probably 88, who knows. However, yeah, me looking after myself much better would probably be the first thing that I would tell myself. Secondly, and most importantly, I would probably tell myself to get used to technology because 25 years later, a lot of things are going to be changing. So rather than living today, I need to probably live tomorrow. What's going to bring what is going to be brought to us? I should be able to get adapted. So rather than shunning myself, which means just closing myself to everything, you know, even though if you're not going to use it, you should know what's going to happen because at the end of the day, you would be having children. I have two children, of course, and probably by then I might be a grandfather, and the grandchildren might be asking me certain things. So, in order to be able to speak with them, I should be at least be aware of what's going on in the world, and have some sort of an idea about how to use certain technological stuff. Probably that's going to be one of the most difficult things because, as you may know, a lot of old people refuse to understand the new technology because they are happy with what they have. They are content with what they have in their comfort zone. Whereas, you know, the new generation and the youngsters, you know, they want everything so fast, so quick that it's difficult to catch up with them even now. So probably I would be asking myself or telling myself to be aware of technology and not being afraid of technology. Yeah, I know that technology makes people more aggressive actually because their mind is more complex then, and you need to use more brain muscles than body muscles, and you need to be adapted to many other things which are uh, entwined into the technology that you're using. So probably, yeah, I would definitely ask myself to be a little bit more aware and a little bit more uh, technology friendly guy. Even now, I really don't like technology so much. I have to be aware of what's going on. I have to know what's happening. It doesn't have to mean that I have to use it, but you know, I do need to know what's going on because that's the only way to get in contact with my children, the new generation, the students, and everyone. Another thing is definitely start doing exercises. Start doing exercises. This doesn't have to be going to the gym or something, but do walks, this and that, and definitely do it with people. Living alone is difficult. At the moment, it's not difficult for me. I'm used to it. However, when time passes by, when you start getting a little bit more weaker, you need a support. You definitely need a support. So you definitely need people around you. So don't be so grumpy. Allow people to come into your comfort zone. Allow people to introduce themselves. Allow yourself to be known by others, and allow yourself to introduce your personality to them. Let them know you. Be a little bit more open to everyone. You don't need to close yourself to everyone. You should be able to speak to everyone that's around you. You should be able to speak with other people who you just met. You know, you don't have to act like a wilding. You know, yeah, definitely, you definitely need to be more social. I'm telling you this now, but am I social today? I don't know. I want to, but at the same time, I don't want to, because I'm sick and tired of a lot of people. So my peace is where I live, my house. It's generally very quiet. My neighbors sometimes ask me whether or not I've moved for a little while, you know, went somewhere and came back. No, you know, I live in the same house. I come home. It's very quiet. I rarely open the television. After I complete this video, I probably will be uploading and going to bed and sleeping. And that's what I do. So maybe I need more people around me. Maybe I need a little bit more companions that will ease my whatever I have. Okay. A couple of months ago, I was extremely ill, and I had nobody with me. Now, in one way, it was good because I don't like to disturb anyone, and I don't like to put burden on anybody. Whereas still, when you're alone, it's difficult, and you definitely need someone next to you. So if you're getting old, Typhoon, you know, when you're like 70, 80 years old, definitely have people around you. Definitely have people around you. At least one person. At least one person. Another thing, love the nature. Love the nature. That's where you will find peace. Hopefully my dream is to move over to a small, I don't know, village, a town nearby the sea, you know, where I can walk around the seaside, you know, sit down, have a cup of coffee or a glass of tea, and just, you know, meet some people. That's it, not much, but some. Yeah, that's what I would really like. Still, you need people around you. You need people in your life. So, for me, who's 78 years old, and for you who's watching, guys, girls, we always need someone in our lives. Always. And stop chasing people away from you. Open your heart. Live a little bit more. It's not too much to give a little bit from yourself to some people who deserve it, of course, who deserve it. But besides that, you know, live your life as you want. Don't have any hesitations. Most importantly, don't have any regrets. Worst thing in life, I believe, is living with regrets. So whatever you do it in the fullest. No regrets at all. Have fun and take care. See you later. Cheers. Bye.